Got the Migos on the beat, we'll be rolling shit. Got the Migos on the beat, we'll be...
What's up there, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to our final best of 3 of the day here at Galaxy Battle Starter 2025. My name is Sir Danny. I'm joined here by Med, and we already had a day of, I suppose, somewhat pretty standard Counter-Strike, right? You know, we had the underdogs going down. The team that was supposed to win managed to win, but this time, though, we do have a bit of a different matchup on our hand. It's going to be Chimera versus Wild Lotus. So, Med, what are your thoughts?
Oh god, mate, as you know, Chimera, that's ex-Aurora Young Blood. It's just like Aurora Academy, so not much experience for them. Such a new roster, like in less than 1 month for the Smuya and the company as the Wild Lotus, we know them. And that's why we're here in the 0-2 group, guys. So it's simple as the world. You lose, you out. You win, you're for the next one stage for the 2 more chances to be in the playoff. Depends on the map video. If we talk about my predict, it's gonna be one of the most balanced map on this game. Ancient, and the same for the Mirage. I think that too is gonna be for the Cider, my friend. No chance gonna be something another. Oh, okay, I was wrong. It's Inferno. So I think that's gonna be for the whole race. Like for the 3 maps, and who's gonna win? To be honest, I don't know. Let's get this for the Smuya and the boys.
Yeah, I think it's going to be somewhat hard to predict as well, and the maps we landed on pretty much really showcase the situation that Wild Lotus is in, because from what I understand, you know, this is just a sort of clan tag that they've gone for, just because, you know, the core players, Red Star, Chaos, of course, Smuya. They were part of the ITB Shuffle roster. That eventually the organization imploded because the CEO enjoyed. How shall I put it? The white powder. Well, allegedly, of course. Oh, blue-white. There we go. That's one good way to kick things off for Chimera. Admittedly, they might even consider going for the B play here, Wild Lotus, and right in the nick of time, just as they have managed to push back the defenders, they're going to go in for the push. It will be Chaos. Red Star going for these gunfights. It makes a lot of sense for the T's to go up, straight up and close, but the problem is they're just not winning the gunfights. And Red Star, last man standing, 1v2, position compromised, and of course the opponents also have the kit and smoke to work with, so this will be so difficult for Red Star. I mean, the round is practically over.
Yeah, it's tough to play it when we'll be with the triple. Guys make it so fast on the B, but as always, how it used to be, how it should to be when you take the bump and 3 kills, you're gonna make the risky force, guys. Don't forget about participating in the giveaway. As always, free case for the free skin only on the Galaxy. So exclamation mark Galaxy into the chat. You can just copy my message, no need to write by your own. Just make it fast and don't forget the giveaway in the every first one side on the map. So we're going in for the second round for no AK-47, and I hope too that it's enough for the squad. Slowly they want to take this like with no sound, with no position to be done so fast. And for sure, they're gonna lose it, I think, because 2 calls and 2 MPs without nades for the 2 flashes only. Okay, right now with the 1, it's not enough.
And this is also a good time as any to point out that Chimera are currently filling in a stand-in. I believe it is their coach, Pixel, who's coming to play instead of Xander. So I'm not sure if this will be just a 1-map affair or maybe might even last up until the 2nd or 3rd map with the best of 3. So let's hope it's not going to be that big of an issue for them. And right now, Pixel, okay, he's sharp. Good for the first one. Even good for the second. And yeah, just like that, Wild Lotus didn't get a single frag. I believe blue-white got killed by his own teammate accidentally, so that's a bit of a shame for the squad. But hey, they still win the round with 4 players left standing.
Okay, as I thought, guys, 2-0 for the stack of tags. And you know what, Smuya just I hope they prepare something, because as I said, in less than 1 month, the whole squad just played together. Brom from the Sky from the Danish team, Red Star from Bulgarian, Vegi, I don't know, from his ex-Permita player, we see this on the t-shirt. Chaos from the, if I'm right, yeah, Legion. We have like play for the any tier 2 team, and Vegi is gonna open this for the double. Okay, maybe not so bad for the squad. So 3 and 4 with this retake, it's just a chance for the first one or for the 3 for Chimera.
Yeah, right now this is really difficult for Chimera to get into this, but I feel like backing away from this probably would be the right choice. I mean, those smoke grenades are really blocking off their vision. They can't seem to do a damn thing about it apart from, yeah, maybe just to back away from this, try to save what they can. And also, one thing we didn't really talk about in the pregame as well is that on Wild Lotus side, we have a name that's been for a very long time in Counter-Strike. I mean, Vegi has been playing CS ever since those VP days, but now that I think of it, those VP days were basically like, what, 5-6 years ago? And I just looked it up, and apparently he was, you know, I kind of just made the thought that, okay, that he was just Dunzo after his time at VP, but apparently he was, you know, still playing Counter-Strike in a bunch of, you know, various Polish teams up until this point. So I was quite surprised to note that apparently he's still an active player. I did not expect that.
Yeah, somebody trying to call us in the chat. Wild Lotus is is better than the whole squad. The Pixel is the better than the whole squad of Wild Logos. My god. I hope that he's doing well and show us something really big if we talk about Chaos highlights, exit frags, and the Smuya. Uh-oh, Pixel. Yeah, your goal just missed the Smuya in the smoke. Guys, what is going on right now, Smuya? Please chick that. Okay, one bullet to the face, but now. Ah, he's too close. Miku, sorry. I thought he's the mouse. But 3 on 3, blue white. That's the IGL of Chimera. Get the first, but not the last, I hope. Yeah, it's the blue white with the second. For the triple and for the 3 for Chimera, guys. 3-1.
Oh, okay, that was a bit surprising. I was so sure that from this frag from Smuya, that he'll have a much easier time just committing to one of the sides, but apparently blue-white, really good hold, substantial hold there at the B side, and right now Wild Lotus, for the most part, it looks like they're just more or less relying on their individuals to find the opening frags right. I mean, it's nothing major, pretty simple stuff. You could say that on a map like Ancient, that can definitely work out for you guys. Knowing how, at some times, it is definitely an aim-heavy map. And personally, when, well, no strat is working out for me or my team, we just tend to hit the B-bomb side through cave. That is my favorite, and wonder if Wild Lotus would consider that an option.
Yeah, we can talk a lot, just like for the whole day, about CS, about how you're trying to build your round, about how you're trying to get somebody, but the question is how you're gonna open and kill. Like the CS, no, like the blue white with the Miku, like that for the 2 of them, but so okay, majority for the whole squad of defense. But the problem is, setup is going from the back. Yeah, you can save yourself from the light side with the smoke and trying to plant this ball, but it's already Chinese and well be for the 2 frags, guys. 4-1, so fast, so clean, for the 2 kills only for the Smuyan company, but still nothing. That's your Alma pick, guys, don't forget about this. And, my predict, that's Aurora, can be so big on the Mirage. We go in fast for the SLTV, check the stats, what about this map for the squad. But the main issue is not enough experience for the Smuya with the guys. So that's why they can now show something big in this tournament.
I mean, if you take a look at it, I mean, Smuya is by far the most experienced player on the server, right? And he did play that ITB shuffle alongside, with Red Star and Chaos and the likes, and it felt like at one point, the team was looking pretty good. But right now, after the organization imploded, I presume the team itself is also kind of imploded. Makes about sense. So, Huggies, yes, could still work out in their name. Plus, they still have some tactics to boot, so I feel like that is a dangerous combo. And that is a dangerous combo left alive. Smuya and Chaos. 2v3. This could really work out for them. Gonna go for the simple tap, not really committing to it just yet. Smuya baited by the tap. And that will give a chance for Chimera to get themselves another round. 5 rounds here. And just think of this as well. I mean, they are currently playing with a coach in the form of Pixel. And also the fact is, they're on the defensive side. And it's not just, one player having a phenomenal performance on Chimera. It feels like every single one of them is chiming in with these impactful rounds. I mean, Blue-White already on 8 frags. You got Shine Jez on 7. Will be on 6. So in terms of kills, I mean, Chimera is definitely delivering.
Yeah, I agree with you. 7-1 is the nice score, like 2 KD for the blue-white, like Shine G's with the lucky spray. Maybe not so lucky, but that was the big plan to defend the A side, but Wildly in a nice position for the first one. Will not find this. Oh yeah, he's in a great stand for the 1 kill only. So 2-3, it's looking tough anyway. 2-2, Baggy Chaos, nice. Guys, just stand on your feet. Oh, blue-white, how? Just tell me how. And the sniper from the temple. Make it so clean like in every round. You're 3-2 is going on for the Chimera. Anyway, we're gonna see one more for them. 6-1. So fast. So beautiful. I just cannot feel the White Lotus like has enough to prove and give for the B plant and the mid side on the A. Looks like they just not be ready to play against Chimera here.
Man, I mean, this is wow. It's quite hard to put it in words, right? Think of this as well. I mean, Pixel with the sniper rifle, the coach. It looks like he's doing an all right job. I mean, this is turning out to be a pretty one-sided first half, at least. And this is also the map pick of Wild Lotus, and you expect them to perform on the T side. Then again, I guess we shouldn't be too surprised if they will find some success on the CT side. There we go. That's a good opener from Chaos. Definitely enjoys going for those mid fights early on, and Just finds himself some good timing on the second frag as well. Great movement from his part, being such a difficult target to hit. Lands his team 2 big frags.
Oh.
Bird from the sky has fallen down. And now it is just Lonesome Vega remaining. I mean, these rounds, Matt, these rounds have been incredibly quick.
Yeah, they just can... Oh, no, he can't. Man, he can't. Okay, it's okay for the 7 for the Mikyus, guys. Oh, Wild Lotus, something is going not so well. Okay, we can tell that that's all about Bird from the Sky impact. I don't think so. We take the technical pause, guys, and I hope we going back soon. Okay, few seconds, guys. So we have a time to talk about CS? I don't think so. We have time to not forget to write exclamation mark Galaxy into the chat, boys. And the score right now, it's 7-1. And like in 4 rounds, that's going to be case opening. And you need to be on the line. So you just need to write the message in the chat. I'm going to write it right now. You can just copy. If you watch this from your phone, it's not a problem. You're welcome. So only blue today. If we talk about giveaway, only blue on the line. I want to see something, guys. The last one, best of 3 for today. Elimination match. Without purple or even like something beautiful, I cannot end this life with the Serdani.
No, I mean, depends on the luck, I suppose. I mean, I feel like better luck was had just a couple days prior to the stream. But man, yeah. If you are down on your luck, I mean, at the very least, you could try your luck at the exclamation mark Galaxy giveaway. See how it turns out. But I do feel like, in general, it's a pretty cool addition. For those who are tuning into the stream, that they might even still have a chance at a giveaway. And man. I wonder who has been the luckiest one so far. Matt, perhaps maybe you know who's been the luckiest, chatter in our stream to win a skin?
I forgot the nickname, but as I said, when the first best of 3 started for today, it was like with the red Zeus. I forget the name of skin. Sorry guys for this. I'm not the fan of skins. Okay. I'm like the old one. I started to play CSGO when it was no skins, and it was like $60 Zeus with the no, it's not factoring you. It looks like minimal wearables.
Oh, all right. I mean, that's still a pretty cool find, to be honest. Down for that. And of course, guys, again, for those who are tuning into the stream, what are we talking about? Well, we are talking about the giveaways that are happening at every single halftime here at the Galaxy Battle Starter. So if you want to participate in the giveaway, be sure to type in exclamation mark Galaxy. Meanwhile, right now, we do have a bit of a tech pause going on. So let's hope we get it sorted as soon as possible. This is the Chimera versus Wild Lotus matchup. All in all, I mean, on paper, I felt like I had high hopes for Wild Lotus, but right now they are down 7-1 on Ancient. So I still see a world in which it is possible for them to bounce back. But all in all, Chimera, despite the fact that they're playing with a coach by the name of Pixel, who is substituting Zender, and from what I remember, I believe Zender is a pretty good aimer, a pretty important piece of the Chimera puzzle. So the fact that he's not on the server with the guys. I feel like that is a bit of a detriment, but even though on paper that should be the case, I mean, we're not really seeing it. I mean, so far, Chimera, very convincing victories. 7 rounds, CT side. Like any team would be happy with such an amazing track record. But in their case, I mean, there's still 4 more rounds remaining. And maybe, a tech pause like this, like usually with pauses, it feels like, yeah, they tend to derail the team that's winning, they tend to derail their momentum. Maybe something similar could happen, but right now, I mean, I can't say that Chimera is doing something truly amazing. More or less, it feels like they are hitting their shots, whereas on the side of Wild Lotus, it feels like, how should I put it? It feels like they're not playing to a level of a team, and I would assume that is the case, just because at one point, the core of Wild Lotus was part of a team, part of an organization. That organization basically collapsed, which meant that these guys didn't really have anywhere to go. So it could also be the fact that they're probably also not putting in, the same level of practice into their matchups, and let alone right now this roster kind of reminiscent of a Walking Dead in that sense, because you picked up players whose career I thought was over 5 years ago, but apparently they are still playing it out in tier 3, tier 2 level CS. And the fact is that Wild Lotus so far, yeah, they've definitely been struggling.
Yeah, I agree with you, my friend, but however, it's the same CS, the same engine, the same map pool. You cannot bring something new in this game. You just need to take what works just so well and try to use it for the whole squad. The question is, how you're gonna proceed? How you're gonna deal with the enemy? So, without great aim, without just default kills, even with the lag from the smoke, even with the setup, even by your own, you cannot find the case for the win. You're just walking around, as you said, like, well, Lotus, messing up for the strats, going down round by round, and it's already the end of the site, and we see no money for them, a lot of money in the bank for the Chimera. It looks like they really... Oh! A nice check by the bird from the sky, but I want to tell you, I don't know, smells like 2 zeros here for the Chimera if they continue to play like this, or while Lotus not going to switch on, like, even for the 9%, not the 101. So yeah, I just cannot find the words what about Wild Lotus. It's all about experience, I think. Just they cannot enough grind the whole map pool. Okay, one map maybe, one site, okay, but in the best of 3 it's so tough when you play against experienced team.
Yeah, this time it's definitely a slower round coming out from Wild Lotus. Made 40 seconds on the clock. Some map control, in fact, towards middle, as well as Donut. So in terms of map control, they're actually doing pretty good. It's just that when it comes down to the execute, can they actually hit their shots? Because so far the defense has been stellar on B. They will try to do it again. Veggie comes in with 2 big frags. Admittedly, Veggie has been doing a pretty great job with the entries. And right now, his 2 frags basically give them the chance to take full control of the bomb site. Great wraparound from Bird from Sky, and this round, yeah, it's gonna come to a quick end. Wild Lotus will finally get themselves the second. But man, oh man, could they use a few more rounds in this first half.
Congrats with the second, boys. You did it, finally, but it's only 2. And as I said, they're gonna buy, maybe not till the end of the side, 3 rounds left here, but the option save 2 calls right now is a great call for the boys. Even Smooya, he's so mad, he understands that can be the last one game for him and the squad. That's why he's walking around and just for the ego, trying to kill somebody, not for the round anyway, it's for the Wild Lotus. But as I said, enough money to buy. It's the fool for them. Pixel, almost with a 2 KD sniper, feeling good, but the Smooya, the sniper, with less than half of 1 KD, like 1.4. I believe he's bringing something right now. Or, guys, more than 8 for the Chimera, it's too much on the bit T-sided map. Even that's your all map pick. Chimera experience for the whole best of 3. I think so. Or he splashed in a beautiful way, and wildly how? Just tell me how he killed him. Oh god, and Shine G is here for the support. It's 5-on-3. Looks like already the end in round number 10 for the Smooth and the boys.
Yeah, this is not looking too good for them. Lackluster attempt at some sort of mid-control. And as you can see, with just 3 players left standing, it is not looking good. And let alone with the fact that they basically got them surrounded. Just in case, you know, you still have Vilby, the mid player, and even Pixel staying on A bomb side. But you still have 3 defenders who have thus far been pretty stellar on B.
Oh yeah.
And it's no wonder they're also picking up the frags. Blue-white, Mikuis.
Clean one.
And that will be 8 rounds to work with. I mean, Chimera, these 8 rounds. CT side Ancient. Again, like, this is an amazing track record for them.
It's a big play for the boys. And you know what? They moving like they cannot feel the pressure. They just kill them. It's so simple. Just define phase, click to your mouse one. If you cannot make it with a fast headshot, just spray it to the chest, to the body. Hold it up till the end, and you see this Serdani. There is nothing special. There is nothing new. They just play like the default one setup. 1 in the mid side, 2 of them in the A, 2 of them on the B. Just like cannot be fair. 10 other points. Find the first one, okay, take us down, kills for the 4 kills, but what next? Maybe trying to play so fast, maybe this slow play style of Wild Lotus cannot give enough. For the impact, Beggy, almost out through the wood, guys, please, going back or you'll be done. Okay, dodge this Molly, ready for the second. No, it's the Mr. Smooth for the trade, nice.
A very peculiar situation, as we'll see. This is still somewhat doable. Oh no, Smooth looks the wrong way, but Shinja just finds himself some godlike timing. Oh, okay, there. Big one from Bird from the sky. The problem is, Bomb is still smack dab in the middle of nowhere. Red Star, something tells me he might just get... Oh, he might get lucky with some timing. Or maybe not. Oh. Oh, man, that could have been an easy frag. But right now, 20 seconds, he has no idea where that second player is at. And to be frank, no time to actually move on to one of the sides. So, yeah, that will be an abrupt end this round as well. 9-2. A very difficult scoreline for Wild Lotus, if we're being honest.
And you're always right today, Danny.
Okay.
I just don't know what I need to talk right now. I just see the one team going straight forward, like for the 10 rounds, for the speed round on the Ancient, on the pick of the Wild Lotus, and then going for their own map. I don't know, somehow you just need to kill them. Yes, nice, but Red started with it. Oh, hey, that was painful against Veggie. They want to push, and they going to push here on the A side with a smoke for the short, but with nothing else. Cover from the temple, Mikius. Oh, missed this spray. Dodge the nade. Okay, 45 is gonna be this retake in the end of the half, and I'm waiting for something, at least for the 3 for the Wild Lotus. It's gonna be okay, not well.
Come on, Wild Lotus in a great position to get themselves the 3rd round, but Mikus is making some really good progress. Oh gosh, that's a huge frag. Red Star up close. This should be an easy round to take, but they are struggling.
Oh no.
And now it's down to the 1v1, and it's Pixel, the coach, getting an amazing frag in the end. Huge clutch for Chimera, and man, oh man, this is not the scoreline I was expecting to see. Wild Lotus definitely not bringing their A game for this one. And if I'm being honest, I mean, I guess we should look towards greener pastures. I mean, this first map, to me, it feels like it's got Chimera written all over it.
Yeah, my friend, when you have a stand-in as the coach, like with the 2 KD for the 10 kills for the clutch 1-in-1 with op, like you miss, you lost the whole round. I think you're done already. Somehow, second pistol round for the squad. Okay, few full buys in a row against Risky Force, then against full buy of Chimera, and you only like with a 10-7, with a 10-8 score. But guys, one of my favorite part on our live is the case by Galaxy. Okay, purple AK-47. Okay, out of blue, maybe something's gonna be purple later. Stop! No! Even Night the Night Wish. Sakaku for the Tagu. You're welcome, congrats. It's the cheap one, but not so ugly, to be honest. Okay. We're going for the second one, my friend.
Oh wow, this is gonna be quick. Look at that, Chaos and company holding on to the site. So many frags, so many bodies, and okay, that will be a very, very quick victory. I mean, I would have loved to see, I would have loved to have seen Veggies POV, because apparently he was the guy that single-handedly just killed 4 players. I do not know how did he manage to do so, and even though I was kind of giving, I don't know, some flack here for Veggie this past first half, I mean, admittedly, he's doing some good work. I mean, he's already sitting on 11 frags, and he's been a crucial piece of the Wild Lotus puzzle, finding some great openers. Wonder if he can have the same level of success on the CT side. Right now, this is, you know, for them, a good round as they need to get themselves a 4th. Wild Lotus is just up against pistols. They have taken some very forward positions from what we can tell, you know. CT is already in heaven. You got Chaos in the elbow. And by this point, I'm still surprised they have so many players towards the B bomb. So, like, if anything, they should start moving towards A. I feel like if you're Red Star, you gotta feel some pressure mounting.
I hope so. So, coach, just for the info about top mid, and Rester is here, ready to kill somebody. Shine, jeez, guys, Rester, please, it's your time. You just need to pick them out. Oh boy, it's already boost. Somebody's going for his left, and the boost gonna be on the right side. So triple boost. What is going on, boys? They're gonna make boost on boost. Nah, you wanna jump in? For the one only, for the second. Okay, Mikyus with a deagle kill. They're gonna plant the bomb, and they're gonna take and find the damage only for Smooya. Nah, Smooya great double. It's 1 in 4. Nah. Okay. Just a default against Eco, but you know, Danny, it's not so bad to being with 1 kill and with a bomb plant. It means just to boost your bank a bit and buy just a bit more if you had to buy.
Well, this is a difficult situation for Chimera because... Oh, pardon me, not for Chimera, for Wild Lotus, because sure, to some extent, maybe you've done the easy part, that you managed to win, you know, the pistol round. Sometimes those are pretty 50-50, but this is where you gotta start putting your foot down and winning rounds to the CT side, and not sure if they have that ability. It will remain to be seen. Wow, Chaos, he's getting dangerously close, and Heaven has not been defended. That's a big mistake for now. Smooya in a world of trouble because he wants to refrag, but there's still players at elbow. And if anything, he becomes an easy target for the push from Blue, White, and Shinjes. And that will be it. I mean, that was a very good readjustment from Chimera. Waiting it out. Waiting for the smokes to bloom, and then they just found some really good timings on the free players in mid.
Yeah, Smooya almost put something big against top mid. My friend, you see how it was. He just like the pick at the same time when They just trying to go in for the mid side and catch him to the mag immediately when he turned his crosshair for another side. Okay, 11-4. And what? Red Star with a K47. They're not trying to find you because they so low if we talk about health, and they so lower if we talk about the money. So 11-4 is gonna be like with the reset of the money, because round before it was for the Wild Lotus. That's means minimum for them. Maybe Red Star is gonna be just with one like farm gun for somebody, and the whole squad like with the pistols and enough nades till the end, till your pocket is gonna be empty. Okay. Start to believe in the comeback, or just going fast here and take the Mirage with Belgreen.
Oh boy. Like I said, perhaps winning the pistol was the easier part. Winning the gun rounds, that's a whole different beast. Right now, Chimera is in a really, really solid position to get it across the finish line with the first map. Right now, while Lotus still opting to go with the Force Spy, I don't feel like you have many options remaining. Big Control is the name of the game. 3 players. This time, maybe a bit better cohesion, but Samuya goes down. McQueeze is able to spot out Chaos. He's got no backup. Red Star, though, beautiful 2-piece. Maybe could get himself another. Maybe that'd be doable. Red Star goes down, and we still have Veggie alive. Remember, Veggie has been a really solid player, and Pixel, he's got the idea. He knows Veggie enjoys playing the B-bomb side, but it is patience that wins Chimera the round. 12 for them, and Wild Lotus, again, attempting a very similar play towards middle. But once again, I feel like once that first piece falls, it becomes so much difficult for the rest of the squad in middle to react accordingly.
Yeah, even a great highlight for the 2 of them. It's not enough, not just for the round. It was just like for the highlight, maybe for the TikTok on the Galaxy or for something else, for your own Twitch. But guys, here it's all about the result. Even that's gonna be the first one stage in the group, I believe that's okay. But when you're in one map to being eliminated from tournament and you cannot find enough power to punish your enemies, you're done. No! Shine Beast almost out against these MPs of Samuya. I don't believe it's gonna be rage push by the IGL of Wild Lotus. He just going in so fast with no support, without nades. Maybe he just understands that's the end. I'm just gonna make it fast and going for the Mirage, going super, going out. But Red Star, nah, he's still fighting. Great double.
Yeah, it's not over just yet. Oh, okay, this might just be, I don't know, at least brief redemption arc for Wild Lotus. I mean, they will get themselves 5. Now, Chimera can obviously go for the reinvestment. I feel like they'll do exactly that, but if they will continue to make these mistakes, I mean, maybe there is a chance for Wild Lotus to get a few more rounds in, but I feel like the fate of this one is pretty obvious. I still expect Chimera to get the victory across the finish line. At this point, it's probably a matter of time, but we'll see. Right now, finally, Wild Lotus, loads of utility to work with, deploying some of that early util towards Heaven. Blue-White does win the gunfight against Bird from Sky. Gives them a great chance to maybe continue with a cave push. At least this time around, I like the fact that the mid players are a bit more cohesive. You can see that Chaos is looking towards Elbow, Red Star is looking towards Heaven, but you could also definitely use to hit those shots. Red Star gets himself one. Oh, Samuya with a great response. Lots of good damage inflicted by Wild Lotus. Right now, they could return to the 3v3. Oh, in fact, make it a 3v2. Out of nowhere, Red Star and Samuya just racking up epic kills.
Okay, these 2 may be enough just for the 6 of Wild Lotus, but mate, That can be really bad guess for the squad. Veggie here, just solo. So he can miss the timing when he's just trying to check the light side, the dark side, the light side, the dark one. Oh, but he cannot miss the spray against Mikyu. So IGL of Chimera with a tough clutch 1 and 2 with the bomb on his back. No reason to going for the A side. You just need to be ready for this fast fight against Smuya in the smoke. Nice position, 1 and 3. It can be blue, it can be blue, white, it can be blue, double with your face for the end of this map. Chimera, what an end, what a Captain Clutch, and what a play, my friend, just with the 5 rounds for Smuya and the squad. Oh god.
Yeah, I
but
mean,
the question
this has been one-sided.
Yeah, it's
I
just
mean,
so fast.
this has been some really fast Counter-Strike for you folks. And even though Red Star was able to put up a pretty solid performance in those later stages of the CT half, Veggie as well finding some impactful plays of his own, multi-kills in several rounds. Eventually, yeah, it just felt like on the side of Chimera, everyone was just doing a much better job individually. But also, I mean, shout out to Blue White. He was the one inflicting the most amount of damage. But also felt like, Chimera was, in some of these instances, was more like, playing as a team, which is something I found missing from the side of Wild Lotus, right? And considering it's one of the old questions of Counter-Strike. Who wins, teamwork or aim? And usually nowadays, you feel like aim is exactly what wins you games. But also, this is one of those concrete examples of, well, if you don't necessarily have team cohesion, and even if you do have aim, we can see that how easily it is to take care of those players, and eventually, if you're Chimera, have a dominant performance.
I think so, guys, but 15 minutes pause anyway, and on the Galaxy we're gonna know. Decider or 2-0 and straight to elimination stage.
Try to keep up with the wolf pack. I ain't never looked back. Got a couple bands and I flipped it. Try to keep up with the wolf pack. I ain't never looked back. Got a couple bands and I flipped it. Try to keep up with the wolf pack. I ain't never looked back. Got a couple bands and I flipped it. Try to keep up with the wolf pack. I ain't never looked back. Got a couple bands and I flipped it. Try to keep
What's up, guys, and welcome back to our second map of the last best of 3 of the day. My name's Sir Danny, joined here by Met. And well, the first map was, let's say, underwhelming at the very least. That was a map where I was hoping that the guys from Wild Lotus, they got name value, they got experience, they should be able to demolish a team that's currently playing with a coach. But apparently we saw the opposite. It was in fact Chimera that gave us some really solid Counter-Strike, winning the first map in a very convincing scoreline of 13-5. And now jumping into the second map, I don't know, it's Mirage. It technically should be good for any team out there, but I have the notion that maybe it's not going to be as easy as it was in the first one for Chimera.
Nice phone, guys. Any pause? Okay, we're back in. Yeah, I agree with you for the 100%. Sir Danny is one of the oldest map in the competition pool, one of the most balanced, and one of the most played on the face it as a matchmaking. And for sure, if somebody want to boost his Ela, he's gonna pick Mirage, guys. No doubt. So, Smuyan boys for the defense. 5 Chimera's player ready to jump in for the A side. Not the side wall of smokes, it's the molly for the headshot, smoke for the jungle. It looks like that's the easiest way, just you can plant the bomb and one more smoke for the headshot. Okay, wanna jump in for the D's boost. Oh, bye bye. It's time to say goodbye, Smuya.
Okay. It's bloody as it possibly can be. At some point, you might be thinking that maybe Chimera should have slowed things down, but really, they were definitely on a tear. Now, there's another problem, and that's the fact Bird from Sky still has a kit and a smoke to work with, so if you're Wild Lotus, you're in a really solid position to just close this one out. Defuse should be coming in shortly, or in fact, it will be Chaos to deliver the lethal blow, and just like that, Wild Lotus they will get the first. A much-needed pistol round victory, and something tells me that for them to kick things off with the CT side is in fact even better. But as we saw here, I mean, look at the pace, you know, the push through the smoke grenade is something you did not anticipate, but you gotta wonder at this point, you know, things start to get a little bit hectic. We saw that the player in window was pushed there one by one. Perhaps if it would have been a double peak, it could have been a little bit better planned by Chimera, but either way, bomb plant still gives them money.
Oh yeah. And guys, today we saw a lot of force rounds, a lot of bad buy rounds, which is going for the team anyway, but when the call's here for the devil, Mr. Chaos, as an eyes open, they trying to make it on the B side, but from the sky you need to be ready. They want to catch you with the smoke. You saw red for the one bullet only. Oh, they kiss each other in the smoke, but he's already red star with a Smuya. Yeah, there's gonna be no kills for the second 2 and 4. Now Smuya thanks God from the backside with the bird from the sky saved the whole B plant. Eco round right now for the Chimera, and so fast we going with 3 in a row with Wild Lotus. It's a nice call, even that's the easiest to start and maybe play in general. For the defense, don't forget Chimera's gonna end on this side, so maybe that's the key. At least 5 rounds for you on the attack looks enough.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, for a squad like Chimera, I wouldn't be surprised if they get more than just the 5 rounds. As for Wild Lotus, I would say that they probably won't get the majority of the rounds, right? If we should judge their potential T side of anything what we saw on Ancient, then they could definitely use to get those extra rounds. And the magic number I'm going for has got to be 7. And, well, there's a first. Pixel. The first shot, Red Star losing a big chunk of his health. In fact, the Deegs are doing an okay amount of damage. I mean, 2 players going down is already a good eco round. If they can somehow, you know, maybe snatch another player. Suddenly we're talking a much more heavier reinvestment from Wild Lotus. But all in all, I feel like the CTs still have this under control.
I hope so. Coach with a deagle. He can surprise us, but I think no need. But maybe Bomb Carry with the M4A4 wanna step into this fight against Veggie and the Cons, so Red Star cannot support as he thinks so. But he's so red. I told you about this. Second kill against CT. No, just a chance, my friend. 2 guns right now. Smoke for the jungle. It's not much time for the bird from the sky to get into the space to fight. And Red Star for the 1 bullet, but looks like it's enough, Mikius. Oh! Red Star for a quadru kill, my friend. 3 for the Wild Lotus. Nice. Can we call it for the highlight? Because that was against full eco or not? It's anyway 4 for him. And the first full buy was the real full buy for Chimera.
Yeah, this is a peculiar situation we're at. AWP coming out from Smooth. I'd love to see that, though. He's not going to go for any early fights in middle, at least. At the same time, Chimera, you know, pretty standard stuff. Spreading out across the map. Got a couple players towards the B apartments, 2 towards top mid. I would assume the players that are close by the apps will go underpass and join the top mid players. In this default situation, I mean, it's all right for Chimera. They're doing a really good job in getting the map control they need, using utility, haven't dropped a single player. Like, that's great and all. The big question is, where do they go from here? The fact that they still have a player in Palace kind of signals me that we could be seeing an A-side commitment. Oh, Pixel, yeah, he's in a great spot. In fact, you could see that by applying so much pressure towards middle, now Bird from the Sky has the confidence to move up the apartment, so he is in a great position. And Wild Lotus, as far as their current positioning is concerned, I think it's good. Got 3 players towards A. You got Smuya, who is keeping an eye towards Murder Hole. So the setup is all right from the CTs. Let's see if it's going to be enough to stop this incoming push.
Yeah, I like this position of Veggie. Oh, but I don't like this position of Red Star. Well, I'll be immediately for the trade, guys. So you need to take care of Veggie right now. Oh, it's the nice check, but still no kill. Still no kill against Veggie from the headshot of Mr. IGL, aka Blue White. But the Smooya for the first. No time to make it fast or slow. Sniper with a miss, drop down. It's nice position, but the problem is the one more player is gonna be from the pit side. Yeah. No. No chance and no time and no health, and the end of Chimera round. 4 in a row, guys. Okay. So we start to believe for the decider, which is Inferno, which is a bit T-sided. Maybe not so well played for the Mikus with the boys for the last 1 month. Maybe it's the chance. Don't forget, guys, they fighting for elimination or for the next stage with 2 stages more if you wanna go into the playoff. One more bet buy, few techs, Galil, like 6 nades for the whole squad, and maybe just trying to make it fast in the B.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see. I mean, maybe a change of pace is something Chimera could definitely use. I think we might actually see some of it. I mean, folks towards middle, they're going to try to cross through short, as well as have apartment players joining the fight. Or maybe not. Oh, okay, this is cool. I've actually found a way to sneak through underpass, get a player in short. Oh, they're going to hold on to that window position. That's going to be so cool. Sure, one player ends up dying in window, but I feel like at this point, Chimera, again, doing some really good work in middle, finding those opening frags. Now it's going to come down to whether they can properly execute. And it's great to see that there is a player in ladder room. That's such a powerful position if they want to commit towards B, and I think that is exactly what they should go for. And time, it's good as well. I mean, 45 seconds, it's plenty of time for Chimera to work with. They can take their sweet time to set up for the eventual hit. Oh, it's actually just the one flashbang, so that's not much. But now with a lot of noise being made, yeah, you can see Purple Sky focusing towards short.
Yeah.
Oh, actually gets the better of Pixel. Great readjustment. Bomb plant, I don't know, it's not looking too good. Red Star in a great position, almost gets the second, and down to the 1v1 we go against Smooya.
So for the Smooya, it's the tough clutch. He's the sniper and miss the molly. Blue White. Careful with this check against window. Oh, what is that timing to jumping in on the window and killing with the use Smooya? The hero going for the defuse kits. Maybe wanna find few nades. Yeah, it's the one smoke. And his buddy. Fine. 5 in a row. Blue White. He had everything to pick and win. But we're gonna watch this by the replay. Okay, so first of one, he's the baggy. For the one only, and then I want to see the skill by the Smooya, to be honest. That was really sexy. Oh god. Nice move. No round still for Chimera, guys. One more and that's gonna be draw already for the squad of defense. Something's going wrong, my friend.
Yeah, it feels like Chimera, you know, they're doing a pretty good job still on the T side, finding some of these opening frags, but when something happens where you do not expect, like for example, Veggie and Ramp, that's where it feels like the whole game plan just falls apart. They end up pushing certain positions one by one. The timings are not as good as, say, on the initial push. And I feel like Chimera, they really have to rectify it as soon as possible, because this is turning out to be a big problem for them. And so far, 0 rounds on T-side Mirage. That's definitely not a good side.
For sure, my friend. So, coach. Waiting for this kill in the pit side, waiting for the boys. Veggie. Nice check in. Before the smoke. Not the right things. Pushing in just with no flashes, but one more flash for the Veggie space. He dodges as well. Find the one more. No, it's the Blue White and the Pixel. Smooya, thanks God, he's in the default with one more, but the problem is it's still 2 and 3. Red Star. Right, an easy catch as the Smooya second kill. And we going for the 6 in a row. Looks like Chimera It's time to wake up and buy 5 AKs. Yeah, it's enough for them because of loss bonus and just like average 300 for each player in the pocket. That's why we see enough to buy. But it can be so fast on the Mirage, my friend. Looks like Smuya just want to take the revenge for the Ancient and end this on Inferno.
Man, I mean, that is that's definitely possible, especially if you see how well they've been performing here. Wild Lotus, like this is night and day. Great individual performance. Oh, out of nowhere though, Vilby, he's got a strong response. Like again, we have seen big openers from Chimera, but never as huge as right now. I mean, we're talking 3 frags, a 5v2 early on. I mean, plenty of time to work with. Like this is not a round Chimera will mess up.
And the chaos for the kill. But only for the first one in this round. For the whole squad of Wild Lotus. Chaos. He's red, he's just walking around, I think, already for the save. No need to call it by the Smuya, by the captain. Just save some guns, guys, for the next even 6 in a row. They like lost too much guns in any clutch. So that's why we see no money for them. Just a bit for the Smuya, but he's the sniper. He's gonna buy for himself, like for the whole money. And yeah, Blue-White wanna catch somebody else in the city side, but my friend, they so deep in the B. So deep. Congrats with the first, Chimera.
That's good. That was a must-win round for them, I feel like, because this has been spiraling out of control. And I'm not really sure what happened. How did Vilby manage to get those big frags? But something tells me that maybe the CTs were doing a good enough job at keeping tabs on Palace. Maybe that was the one mistake that gave Vilby 2 huge frags. Then we saw a player from middle also chiming in. I think that might have been Blue-White. And yeah, from there on out, it becomes almost impossible to lose a round like that. But I'm not sure how easy it's going to be to keep on getting such huge opening frags. And, you know, for the past couple rounds at least, it always felt like Chimera had to fight to get those openers. And fair enough, I mean, in terms of openers, they have been doing a better job than Wild Lotus. So again, my biggest qualm is how can they approach the mid round, and maybe this is actually a good change-up. You know, from the get-go, they have a clear game plan. They want to hit the B-bomb site. All you got to do is just put the players in front of Wild Lotus, and there we go. This is looking solid. They will get themselves the bomb. Plant nade. Oh, does a lot of damage, but it is a 3v3 post plant.
Oh. Red Mikus for the second kill. How Veggie just 1 bullet even for his heal, and that's gonna be great chance to find one more red player in Shy G's, which is on the 4th position on the bench, as you like, guys. But instead of this, Chimera is going with the one more. No money for the Wild Lotus, and the next, my friend, looks like they going back already on this side. 6-3 must be after the bomb. But I'm starting to feel nervous for the defense, because Chimera started to feel confidence. Like they, after this beautiful streak of Wild Lotus, like in 6 in a row, I thought it's the end already. But nah, when your enemy's team start to grind, like, and you left without money, I think that's the real chance to be at least with the 4 rounds here. Just win the second pistol round, and that's already like 87, or like everything what you need for the comeback here. And you see this risky force means they want to win it right now. Well, we're gonna push just through the smoke. Okay, no info about ticket box, missed the Smalley, but it's not a problem because of Blue-White. He's too close for the con site. Info about window. Oh, nice jump in. Imagine then kill your opponent. No. It's 5 and 4. Yes. Oh, well, big nice open.
Looking good as ever. This time, I mean, it's good that the weaponry wasn't as great on the side of Wild Lotus. Oh, man, he's struggling shoot a player at his backside. But, you know, apart from that one kill, mainly it is going to be just a victory for Chimera, right? Blue-white. I mean, that's an easy frag on one. They seem to be expecting Smooth to be in T-spawn, so I'm surprised we don't have more players aiming to gun him down. Maybe they also want, you know, the timer to end, and actually that doesn't really make that much difference, you know, for CT players. So looks like Smuya will get to keep his big green, or not. Will be going down. No sniper for the next. And as you can see, that was a big dent in the Wild Lotus economy game.
Yeah, going straight for the 4, and that was up on the CD spawn, off of Smuya. And I don't know, we gonna appreciate it. Stuck on the 5 AKs, or just a big plan to play with this. Pixel, as the coach, for the 3 kills, it's fine. Like ready for the more. Almost catch the one of them in the window side. Baggy. Nice Deagle shot. He's too close from the short. Be careful, boys. Mikyus with a nice cover. Okay, A side is empty. On the B, it's only one player. 2 of them in the window side. So Smuya maybe catch somebody into the smoke. No, he jump out from the window. Will be. What is that? Oh, he just messing around. Nah, Smuya, not like that. But from the sky, you're the last one against 3 of them. Just 2 AKs already waiting to kill ya. And for the Mikyus, it's just a 1 bullet with a quadro kill. My friend Carry just for the 14 kills for the 11 rounds. It's big performance, but it's not about the kills in this game. It's all about how many rounds gonna be here for you. And looks like 4, it's already great result, my friend.
Yeah, I mean, the result is, I think it's already pretty decent for Chimera. I mean, getting those 4 rounds at least, and I still have faith they might actually get the next 2. And Wild Lotus, yeah, I was talking about 7 rounds in CT side, but I feel like 6 also do for them. Chimera is starting to become a lot more dangerous, so to speak. But look at this mid play. Oh my goodness. They spent 4 players towards middle to make sure that that top mid play does not happen. And right now, it's a difficult task for the 2 remaining Chimera players. Shinji's. Oh, I like the ballsy play, but now Nicholas 1v5. I mean, that's a good start. He's able to get himself 1, but if they keep isolating these duels, maybe it's doable. Oh, he's gonna try to go in for more. I had faith, but eventually Wild Lotus will get that one under wraps.
Okay, 7. 7 not so bad. But even not so good, guys. We see Mikyus can give like 4 AK-47 for the whole squad. But no need, because Shiny's gonna buy... that was the buy for himself, but he sell it immediately. For sure, I think it's better to play with a rifle instead of sniper rifle when you cannot find at least first 1 kill for the whole side. So Shine G's give a big opportunity for the Mikyus. Boost his KD so big, or for the blue-white. But I think it's better to start moving for your own mate. And that's why he's so close. Oh, Mikyus, can be the mistiming? No, mistiming, it's just a misunderstanding. Shine G's, congrats with the first 1 kill, guys. A side is almost empty, just a yes from the jungle. It's the one, it's the refrag for the Shine G's. Molly ticket box. That's the end, no reason to save. Double advantage of players. Red Star wanna check them out from the CD side. Okay, they're gonna check you after these Nate and Flash, I think so. No, it's the Molly. So no reason to push it in. Just stay on your feet, stay in your position. Blue-white, nice position for the trade. And Red Star looks like it's gonna be fired soon.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
They know where he's coming from. Easy pickup there for the Chimera boys, and you know what? All in all, I feel like it's a good recovery for the side of Chimera, and also feel like Wild Lotus will be pretty happy with those 7 rounds they managed to get. And admittedly, it's not like those first 6 rounds were easy or anything like that. They had to fight for them. But now, at least with them having, you know, those 7 rounds in the bank, I feel like they will have maybe some confidence. Maybe they'll free themselves up just a little bit more moving on to that second half. But all in all, 7-5, not a bad scoreline. And now, of course, it is the halftime K-Spins. So for those who are tuning into the broadcast, this is, of course, our case lottery that's coming on the giveaway, and this time around it
no.
will be just the M4A1S. Congrats to PVLK for tuning into the broadcast. And if you also want a chance at winning a potential skin, you got to type in !Galaxy in the chat for your chance to win a skin.
Yeah, congrats with the $2 call. That's the big deal, Danny. But as I said, free skin, it's a free skin. So guys, no any other words about Case by the Galaxy. It's all about second pistol round. So what's the stand? For the defense, 3 of them on the ace side. Nobody is in the mid. Okay, see this like the first one time on the Galaxy. Like mid, it's just the biggest part of this map, so you need to take control of it, or just to guess in 3 on the A side. We see these fake smokes on the A and the flash. 2 of them trying to push from the pit, guys. Bomb is moving by the under, but Nick is the first one. Kill Chaos, you saw us here against 3 of them. Oh god, what's the plan? What's the part of the big plan to play from the under? Okay, for the kill by the Red Star and maybe then go for the B, but Pixel is here.
Yeah, he's in a good position. Oh, but yeah, he's been spotted out. Though for the T's, it's not that big of a deal. You can see they're making the full rotate towards B. Yeah, making a lot of noise as well, so instant rotate will be happening. Player has been spotted, but Smooya is just a tad bit quicker. So there is still a chance, a big one for Wild Lotus to get onto the side, but Pixel is the first one to die. And now I feel like Blue-White has a big problem in front of him. No kit to work with, he's gotta be super quick, knows the positioning of one, but Red Star simply gets the better of him. And that will be Wild Lotus now picking up those 8 rounds. So pretty good start. Pistol round win. And usually how it goes if the opponents are not force buying or anything. 9 rounds for Wild Lotus. Basically confirmed at this point, right?
Oh, yeah. It means that's eco. That's 9 for the Wild Lotus. And then when you're gonna be on a score like 9-5, it's only one chance to find the power in your calls. Stop them with a 6. Because 10-5 without maximum loss bonus and without nothing. And the bank for the whole squad, it just can be the play like this. Red Star, for what you pushing solo? Okay. Right now it's a K-47, but no first ammo even for the one player. So maybe you just need to guess it. Yusp trying to pick, AK-47 trying to end this. 17 kill. It's enough for the Mikyus to find more. I think it's not a problem if we talk about his aim. The problem only ammo and the nades.
Surprised how slow this round is being played out.
Oh,
Veggie in for a world of trouble. Those USBs are doing a lot of chip damage. And I was quite surprised that we didn't see just a full-on commitment from Wild Lotus. We still have players in a bunch of different positions across the map. Like, Smooya is making his way through mid towards the B bomb site. So they're still expecting Vega to be here in Palace, which is a good call. And he might actually get... Oh, man.
almost.
Blue-White was so close to getting that frag.
But it's fine, my friend. 2 kills for a K-47. Looks like we have one more battle in the city side. Or from the sky. Well, be you out. Ah, 1 bullet only. We are from another side. They give it a triple. IGL, aka the captain, aka this Mr. Smooya, with a double. Things start to be not so bad for the guys. Depends on who will take this round. They're gonna buy fully in the next, but for the Chimera, it's no money. And only 1 pair of the fuse kits for the Shine Jeets, which is for the 3 kills as the coach. With the Scout for the 3-2, so there's just a chance for the Mikyus or Blue-White to bring enough impact. Not only with this. Double nade for the bench. Miss the molly for the con if I'm right. And it's okay. Slow. Just slow like what was gonna take this. Oh! A trade in the mid side. Okay, 4 and 4.
going for a bit of a spam. Not really finding anything that much. Chimera still opted to go for this connector fight, even though, you know, the smoke has been thrown out. They're still taking these risks, taking these gambles. And why not? It looks like they have a lot of trust there in ShineJez. He's been left by his lonesome on the B bomb site. And Chimera seem to realize that this probably still is a potential A hit. That's why they're keeping so many players here. And the fact that they didn't see anyone in top mid should signal them that this could be the A play, especially now with a player spotted out in ramp. Loads of utility being deployed. You can see that Nicholas is kind of expecting someone in the back line, but he already gets the first one.
Oh,
Again, oh no, Sway, you gotta hurry up because your teammates are already dead. And he will, almost gets that player. Oh no, this is awkward.
and the Shine, he's from the back. But no need. Mikus ended by his own. As I said, my friend, if Blue White and Mikus given up like 5 kills per 2 of the players in the defense, it can be something. And it was something. It's just one more for the Chimera. 6-9. Full buy for the Wild Lotus. Mate, that can be such a big coin flipper right now. Because win it, you're going straight for the 9-9. Okay. So, nobody to the A side. The whole squad is pushing by the mid. Nobody want to take this B house, just the Pixel. Stand here solely just for the info. Maybe need to check. But for what? You're staying behind the walls. There is no support from the con, from the short side. One trying to bite, short trying to kill. It's the first one only. It's the Mikus, it's the Blue White. Yeah, they out. Looks like they out so fast with the 2 kills only. 7-9. No money to buy for Smuya with the guys. Yeah, they're going straight to the 8. Something is gonna be here, my friend. I don't know what, but something.
Yeah, I mean, this is becoming a lot more competitive than we probably even anticipated. And right now, there's a good chance that Chimera will put themselves in a much more winnable position. After all, this one, they're just up against Deagles. Though I say just, we know how that 50 cal bullet in the right hands can make all the difference. World. Oh no, what is this? How did Bird from Sky sneak past through underpass and Blue White didn't even notice him? Well, that happens from the window position. Sometimes you don't see what's happening below you. And this is turning out to be a very clean round. Not losing a single player is great for the CT economy. If they win this one, they can at the very least, you know, let themselves lose 1 or 2 if needed. If push comes to shove. But all in all, this has been, I mean, a solid map for 2 of the Chimera players. It's Mikus and Blue White. Like, these 2 guys have been doing a lot of great work. And fair enough, you know, Pixel, the coach, stepping in for Zender, having a difficult time as to be expected. ShineJez on the B bomb site, sure, I mean, he's on the area of the map that usually doesn't have a lot of action, so fair enough, more power to him. But all in all, the CT side, so far, looking good.
It can be round for the game. I don't like that's the last nade. Now for the defense, for the Wild Lotus here, so you just need to push in and try to kill them. That's the only way as you can win. But it's the big silence. It looks like Split's gonna be on the A side. Oh no, Blue White here. Looks like for the half of the map, because if he going down. Okay, smoke in the con. Wild Lotus can be with a big double, but looks like 1 kill is enough, and the Smuya is red right now, almost 5-3.
Oh, this battle is gonna matter so much. Bird from the Sky. Oh, looks like he had himself some good timing. Try to force Vilby out of position, and he does so. But Blue White, oh man, he gets some good timing. It's the dangerous duo. It's Mikus and Blue White. In fact, both players demolish the T side offensive. They didn't even get a chance to enter the site. Oh man, I felt like, again, that encounter in short, I felt like made a pretty big difference because Bird from the Sky, if he somehow gets the frag on the B defender, suddenly we're talking about a rotation from A by Chimera. That would have left maybe one or two individuals on the site itself. Then suddenly that round just seems a lot more doable for Wild Lotus. Man, oh man, this is looking rough. Especially, I mean, context of this is the 0-2 game, so the loser
Blue
of this
White.
best of 3 will be out of the tournament. And damn, Smuya, okay. Still hitting shots. Cool. Would love to see him do the same with the op.
But Blue White, for what you going to pick if you see no nades, if you understand they can be without money, maybe coach from your back, maybe you as the IGL need to calculate those money and understand risky force for them till the last 1 cent or just a full league. So okay, he tried to play so fast, he's going down. Right now it's 5-4 with a great chance for the Wild Lotus to take the lead, even for the 1 round. But it's gonna be one of the most important in this best of 3 because 10-9, you only left for your enemies to be like with a match point. Okay, this smoke in the B house seems like pink instead of purple. Oh, it's the kind of position for the Shine G's. Well, the skier Shine G's, please. Switch on in the right point at the right moment for the great quadro kill. Like in this round, he did more kill than he did for the whole almost 20 rounds, my friend. Big play.
Yeah, this is man, this is turning out to be a very peculiar situation. Well, Lotus, even though they were basically in the lead at one point, what was the scoreline? It could have been something ridiculous like 6-0 or a 6-1 scoreline. And now they're the ones on the back foot. It is a 10-9 scoreline. Chimera finally in the lead. 5-round streak as well, I believe. And not much of a response from Wild Lotus. Oh, okay, it looks like we might see something pretty simple. Mollies and smokes being deployed. What? Wow, that is a ballsy peek from Bird from Sky. I will give you that. This is wow. This is awful. I mean, I don't have any more words for it.
I have. Watch you fly, free birds, yeah. 11-9, guys. Bird from the Sky just pushing like. That's the peak of the game, that's the peak of the life, but the problem is the money, guys, and how many 6 rounds in a row for the Chimera after they lost in a pistol round, after they lost in a risky force, and right now it's just one more for the match point, and 2 steps for the next stage and eliminate the Smuya and the company. And I see this by, and I start to feel so uncomfortable, because nothing special they prepare right now. They just want to go for the A side as fast as they can. Moya with the double smokes, I mean with the both smokes for the jungle and the headshot, and they just trying to move in. 2 flashes. Second mark trying to open, AK-47 trying to end all the revolts are clean. Nah, he's to make use for the 1, Blue White for the 2nd. Yeah, Blue White with a nice position for the 1 more. Yeah, that's the pit pick, but for what? For nothing. Is to reload Pixel. The coach dodged the flash, ready to kill somebody else. Pixel, why you stand like this? It's 4-2 was, guys.
Wow. Okay, so that will be the end of that. But that was again some unorthodox Counter-Strike. I think that's what I'd call it. I think that was some. Unorthodox Counter-Strike coming out from Wild Lotus, just walking out to the bomb site. Again, it feels like the team is just lacking any cohesion at this point. And man, looks like this will be the end for Wild Lotus, I feel like, because as I was talking about earlier, this is the 0-2 bracket of Swiss. These 2 teams have already lost their respective 2 best-of-3 games, and here It's a do or die situation. This round could end it all for Wild Lotus. But it could basically be the beginning of the end. Bird from Sky, good refrag onto Vilby. Puts them back in a much more winnable 4v4, but look at how much emphasis they put towards middle. A has been neglected, and that's a big mistake because that is just Lonesome Pixel remaining. So out of nowhere, Wild Lotus, they got a lifeline, and they got a chance to reach double digits.
Where is my idol? I see the message in the chat. I hope your idol not going down like in 2 rounds, because this one's going anyway for the Wild Lotus. Fart from the sky, bird shit from the sky, guys. Stop it, please. So toxic, when it's funny. It's just a miss. One on the round. For sure, it's not the end for the whole squad, but please not be so mad in the chat. We trying to build such a strong and great family on the galaxy with the Sir Danny, with the Twisted Op, with the Twisties, with the Medicius, and you just so mad. I don't appreciate it, even that's funny and toxic at the same time. But it is what it is, and we're going for the 10. Anyway, if they're gonna win this match, and going straight to the playoff, then for the 2 wins in the next best of 3 series, what you gonna tell me? Bird from the sky? My friend, stop it.
Man, okay. Chimera is serious. You know that because they have just gone for the double up setup, and I don't know. Maybe it's a bit sad to note that the other player with the op is also their lowest rated player here on Mirage, at least. But who knows? Maybe the double op setup is exactly what the doctor ordered. And you can already see on the minimap. Something tells me this is going to be a fast round of Counter-Strike. Already on the B-bomb side. Vilby has been so good at the holds, but not this time around. And something tells me the B push, it works out. I mean, they already have side control. Retaking B side is doable, but they have no opener. Mikus losing a big chunk of his health, almost dying in fact. And I feel like, yeah, I mean, the round's over, so you might as well keep those guns, but Wild Lotus not giving up that easily.
Okay, smells like OT guys here, or what? Nah, it's just the kills like from the back. Blue White trying to hide himself. Oh, no. But for the 2, it's fine. They're trying to buy fully. Maybe that's the key, because we see 2 sniper rifle, a lot of guns, and a lot of money for the Chimera buy in the last 1 round of the main time. But guys, I think for the OT, it can be something for the Smuya with the boys, but without OT, you understand, you're just being eliminated. Such a big drama, because if you're not going to win, that's the end. If you're gonna win, it's just the OT, not at your own map picks. So really tough task and challenge at the same time for the Smuya with the guys. Let's go for the OT. Chimera or Cinema is going right now. We will know in a few seconds for the first one open, but not on the mid side, because here's the Blue White. He dropped down. They prepared like some fake nades on the A. Nice nade with the Shine G's and the B house. Not so painful, but it's fine.
Yeah, this time around, they at least counter what looked like, again, another B play. They had 2 players, loads of utility to work with as well. So they've stopped the initial push, but looks like Wild Lotus really not going to waste our time, but it looks of it. They'll try to fake out the A bomb site, and it's actually working to some extent. You can see, yeah, the short player has abandoned his post. Now Shinjez is giving intel that, yeah, this is in fact the B play. We need all hands on deck. And oh man, I think they've just about done it. They still have Blue, White, and Mikus alive. 2 crucial players. Might be good enough for the retake, but maybe not. I smell overtime. 12-12 is looking inevitable, and Pixel bombarded to oblivion. Let's say goodbye to this, and yeah, 12-12. I did not expect Wild Lotus to actually put us into OT.
Oh yeah, guys. As we thought That's gonna be not so easy for the squad, but 28 kills for the blue white, 26 for the MiQs, and you just cannot end this for the main time. Okay, OT, that's OT, but I don't understand this setup to play with the two ops. When they play just for the one only, it was way more better to reach some rounds, but we see Pixel, which is the coach, he is not a being solo carry, at least carry for the 1 KD. On the Ancient, that was 12 kills for the 9 deaths only, if I'm right. He not was on the last one, plays like the whole team, but here, tough to play, I understand. And I feel it's all about the 7 kills. After overtime, you just boost your aggro a bit, you just give a bit happiness to the whole squad, and maybe it's the way. Fine. Few here, few in the next, and go for the Inferno. Or Chimera is gonna end them anyway. Let's see.
Well, getting ready for the push on the A-bomb set. Already players popping out of ramp. They'll be not doing a good enough job to keep a close eye on Palace, and you can see those have been some stellar frags from Wild Lotus. Double peeking, not giving any chance for the Chimera players, and this will be, wow, this will be a solid victory in the books of Wild Lotus with 13 rounds. Is looking good. It's right about now. Some blue white remains, and yeah, it's not happening. I mean, 1v5. Finito for him.
Yeah, finito la commedia. Blue white, left-handed called right now. Okay, it's just one. There's the second when he's so red. Okay, 30 kills for the IGL of the Chimera. It is beautiful, but the problem is you not take the first one round, and Bird from the Sky for sure is gonna be the most valuable player. When you talk too much, guys, about him, he's just gonna open for himself with a double on the A and bring just the empty space for the bomb plant and for the round. Okay, so second here. Right now they're gonna play without top because of money for sure, guys. Maybe not to play the same for the main time. Like the OT when that's the almost win for the Smuya, and they're gonna take this one for sure.
Oh, look at the amount of nades deployed. And in fact, it felt like Pixel might have been aware of a similar play, using the wall as cover. And now Shinejess, who hasn't really seen that much action on B, once again will be tested. Looks like Wild Lotus have found a gap at the defense, and they're just going to continue and exploit it for as long as they can. Yeah, Shinejess has no intel of what's going around there. Really checks in a grenade for good measure. Deals a good amount of damage, though. Philby's here. Come on, now he's really got to hold this position, but Shinejess falls first. Philby's trying his best. Pixel comes in quickly, but I feel like once again, despite the damage inflicted, Chimera, they can't pull it off. This will be another victory for Wild Lotus.
Oh yeah, make you step back for the save because no money to buy. And the last one on these overtimes, guys, 3 in a row for the Wild Lotus. I think you understand means like they almost win the pick of Chimera. Or just the 3 in a row for the T side. Okay, I believe like that's gonna be 2-1 for the Smuya with the boys. And we're going for the one more OT series because I don't think it's going to be so fast for them just for the one series only. Chimera with a lot of impact like in every round. Looks like for the OT they played so fast, and that's the way how you need to reach the space and then the rounds. So why you didn't play like here, like for the 5 rounds before? But it's okay. It's only questions by the broadcaster, not the fact in general. The fact is, last one on this side, and maybe that's gonna be case, yeah, on the overtime as we have on the Galaxy just after first one side. And think, guys, don't forget to write ! Galaxy into the chat, and maybe after this side we're gonna see something red or purple into the line and maybe to your inventory. Let's go.
Well, Chimera definitely could use at least one round of the CT side. And I'll say this as well. It's not like Wild Lotus has been, just out of nowhere they upped their game plan. I feel like the game plan is really simple. What they're doing, potentially trying to fake out one area of the map and just committing towards another, like some basic stuff to some extent. But all in all, it is working. Cannot take that away from them. Blue White with the aggressive push through the smoke. I feel like that's a nice little change up. Trying to face the players early, that's good. But meanwhile, they have neglected the A bomb site. Have found themselves some really good timing. Get onto the side, get that bomb planted. Chimera, right about now, they should be 100% aware of what's happening. Two players have defuse kits as well, so they need to overcommit. Smuya sure does. With the aggressive peek, Vilby gets another. And now I feel like this round will come to an end. Chimera finally managing to pick up one. I feel like they really needed it here on the CT side. And with a 13-14 scoreline, I feel like Wild Lotus will be very happy of what they managed to achieve, considering how difficult it has been for them to get those rounds on T side. So getting two and now switching to the CT side, yeah, I feel like they're in a pretty good position.
Yeah, just need to take the first one, because if the first one's going for the T, it's 14-13. Even they lost in the second one, it's the chance to go in with one more OT. It's just for the confident, like to feel comfortable with the score. But my friend, Blue White, more than 3k damage. Make us almost with a 3k, and just a Veggie with a 2000, almost 400 damage. It's not so well, to be honest. It's not so good, but as you said before this map, sometimes you can take this by the aim, sometimes you can take it by the teamwork and communication. And right now we're gonna know. So impact or the connect, the plan, who's gonna win the important game. For sure for the Wild Lotus, because Chimera with the second option to take it on Inferno, guys, which is decided. We here on the second map only in this best of 3. For the Wild Lotus, no excuses, just straight for the win. Set up in 2 in under. Will be.
Underpass. Oh, that was crucial. That could have gone a whole different way for Chimera, but they clearly did not expect the double man setup in underpass of all places. That's huge. Wild Lotus will be in a position where they could comfortably secure themselves the 15th. And this is problematic to say the least for Mikaz and Pixel. Ooh, doesn't make the jump as well. Huge sound cue.
No.
Oh, but that is a nice headshot on one. Not the second, though. And now it's all up to the coach.
Coach 1-3, guys, for the empty B side. Okay, if somehow he's trying to kill the chaos in the kitchen, I just believe in the bomb plant. But then, imagine he's gonna win it. I'm just going to lose my mind. Nice jump for the car, it's too much sound. Okay, it's the molly for the kitchen. He's didn't plant this bomb, not for the default position. He has to close on your right, so Pixel, the smoke, and Red Star already from the B house. Okay, we are at the map point, boys. And 2 rounds in a row for the Chimera, for the one more OT, or 1 of 2 for Inferno in this best of 3. Here we go. Just one more Smuya. Just one more. We believe. We believe in you.
Yeah, this is gonna be interesting to see how it pans out. Right now, I'd say it's kind of hard to say. 15-13. It's as close as it possibly can be. Right now, I feel like it's anyone's game, but perhaps Wild Lotus does have what it takes to get us on that third Inferno. Right now, Somewhat of a simple setup from Wild Lotus. Nothing too extravagant. Not seeing a underpass push. Let's put it at that. Not keeping a close eye on middle. Just checking through connector just in case. Right now, looks like we might just see a B push from Chimera. Good pickup there from Bird from the sky.
No.
Nice
Smooya.
response. Smooya missing the shot. That's looking pretty good though for a bomb plant. Oh no! Oh no! No bomb plant.
Yes.
No side control, and definitely no victory for Chimera. Wild Lotus now in a great position to put us on that third map. Mikwas 1v4. Yeah,
No
I just don't see it happening.
It's just no chance. So what, boys? Smooya with the guys going for such a big comeback here. 16-13. It's the great score. You're going for the Inferno. Boost yourself. Talk about like your position, how you feel for the last one map. And don't forget, elimination match on the Galaxy can be everything. As for the Chimera, as for the Wild Lotus. So, Sir Dennis, we're going straight for the MVP and then for the Musician Pal. So, what we have here?
Yeah, I mean, two players definitely stood out on the side of Chimera. I mean, Blue-White Mikwas, a really phenomenal performance from the guys. It's a shame to note that, yeah, despite their great individual performance, it still wasn't enough to bring the team across the finish line. And they definitely had some of those close calls in what we had basically close to OT. And all in all, I feel like Chimera is going to be, well, disappointed to say the least of how that second map played out. And I wonder, well, since some time has passed, whether, you know, Xander maybe would be able to join us for the third map instead of the coach Pixel. I feel like that could be a huge change up once again. But now with Wild Lotus getting the second one across the finish line, I feel like momentum is probably going to be pretty high in their camp. So I'm excited to see how it's going to turn out for the third one. And I will also say now it becomes quite hard to predict who's going to come out on top.
Yeah, good video for the 100%, guys. No any other words on the Galaxy, just straight for the Funk and then for the decider in this elimination match.
I will be on my way. It will only take a minute before I call and say I love you and you know it.
What's up, guys, and welcome back to our exciting best of three that has just become almost impossible to predict who's gonna come out on top. My name's Sir Danny. I'm joined here by Met, and so jumping into this third and final map. I mean, the context is pretty jarring. I mean, we saw the first one, the mapping of Wild Lotus, just they got absolutely wrecked on it. I think it might have been like a 16-5 scoreline on that map. Chimera really showed us a good counter. But then you jump into the second map, right? And that's where you're thinking, well, probably Chimera is just in a roll. They're going to keep on playing some good Counter-Strike, but not necessarily. In fact, what we saw was Wild Lotus running away with 6 or 7 rounds in a row, and only then Chimera, slowly but surely trying to build up some of that momentum. In fact, when we switched halves, it felt like, what was it, like a 12-3 scoreline? It felt like, this is going to be the end of this best of 3. But apparently, Wild Lotus, with some really ballsy calls and perhaps to some extent relatively simple calls, ended up outmaneuvering Chimera, and eventually, we have this third and final map, which I don't know, man. I think it's so hard to predict who's going to come out on top.
It's almost unreal to predict, my friend. I agree with you as always, but you know what? I'm going for the Shell TV and see no officially matches for the Wild Lotus on Inferno. But for the Chimera for the last 3 months, it's like 8 times played, 3 wins only, and 5 losses against Static, 5 bad Sashi, Static one more time, and Astralis Talent. So, waiting for something big, like the split on the B side. Blue Y just want to take care of the Smooya jump into the face with the Glock. So there's the fight in the George for the Mikyus with 1 Shine G's from the city side, and retake like 4 and 3 is going on right now. Stack of 3, wanna keep it up, but no need to pick. Nice move by the Mikyus, waiting for the pick. So Scorch is ready to support, but it's just for the damage. And Smooya, the hero, Mr. himself, the clutcher, 1 and 3, try to jumping up the box, but nah. Just lay down on his head. Chimera so fast with his pistol round, and if we saw they won the knife round. That's why they want to start here in the defense and end this map for the T side.
Yeah, not a bad showing, despite getting the bomb plant. Still a solid retake coming out from Chimera, even as the situation got pretty hectic. Yeah, that's a great start, and I guess no surprises here from Wild Lotus. They managed to get that bomb plant. If you do get that bomb plant, then why not give it a shot and try to go for the force spy, especially in a map like Inferno. It just makes sense, right?
Yeah, it makes no sense not to buy here. Smooya with AK, the main carry, the main character at the same time. Wanna use the rifle. Oh, pre-fired by Bird from the sky. Doggy flash. Nice take by the blue white, a lot of damage against Nagi, but he has kill for the frag. Ooh, Holy spray for the double. But 2 in 3, it's not so bad. Empty B side, Coach with the flash for the Red Star face, but then they have smoke for the CT, 1 more flash for the Red Star, and Smooya still waiting somebody in the mid side. Looks like Lurker's move for the FAMAS shot. Oh, fine. A side is empty right now. What a beautiful play by Smooya. Looks like he bring the first one round for the White Lotus here.
I mean, that's possible, right? Because now you take a look at it. The bomb plan is looking inevitable. Pixel tapping away, but gotta be careful. Oh, man, that's a lot of damage inflicted. Vilby is just pushing through the smoke. Unreal. And now Pixel, not 100% sure where Smooya is playing at. So I can't believe Wild Lotus actually run away with that round. But admittedly, it did came down to some solid positioning there from Smooya, finding the player what seemed to be like someone from the CT side, and they tried to go for alert. And from there on out, it becomes basically so easy to take control of the side. Yeah, big round. Would be possible, but rather not. I mean, force buying CT side, MP9s as well. Despite the sort of buff to the FAMAS, I mean, the MP9 is still a very formidable little gun. Oh my gosh, just look at the nade damage.
Nice. They opened so fast, no chance for these force Vagi with the cover against CT side, mate. You see this? Like, they so angry for the maybe for the Ancient, maybe for the Mirage, I don't know, but looks like I feel something big for the Smooth and the boys is gonna be here. Wild Bee, your Deagle, beautiful one with the face stickers, but what about aim? It's everything about the aim. Nice one tap in against Red Star, trying to going back. Lurkers, the Shine G's soon will take this fight against Chaos. They wanna find them. You see this? They just wanna find them. Nah. They get nice AK, show Shine G's. 5-7 against AK. Okay, it's nice. AK-47. Going for the more. Not today. Full eco for the Chimera and round number 3 for the Light Lotus, guys. Just in the 2 minutes. I'm not promise you, I just think so. Okay, start not so bad.
Yeah, that's a pretty good response from Wild Lotus. I mean, it could have gone down south quite easily, but they held their composure. And now, after finishing off the main meal, the main course, it's time for dessert. And this time, yeah, USBs, easy frags. I wonder Chimera decided to go for a bit of a stack in a round like this. In fact, the A-bombs that has been completely neglected. And I like the fact that in this round, you know, they still keep the 2 players on the back 10s. You could have someone like Smooth to just walk about, gather information, realize what's going on. In fact, he's going to go for the wraparound and potentially notice that, yeah, this is a stack of the B-bombs. So let's just go away. Though, you can see, yeah, Smooth is giving the intel that, okay, maybe there's more than just one player here. Let's go away, right?
Yeah, you just want to kill somebody. Oh, it's the Mr. Blue White or Mr. Pinky. So guys, what a stand. You just need to move in, or you want to not let them kill you to boost their bank. But Bird for the Sky already with the first, second for Becky, birdie. It's a triple for you. Okay, guys. I hope you didn't forget how you talked too much, such a bad things about Bird from the Sky on the second map, but they take this Mirage, and right now he's with 2 KD, with a lot of money, still going to play with the Mach 10, so yeah, it's the time to revenge. You now need to talk when you see not the 2-1 or 2-0 on the top score. Just play till the end and not talk too much. Let's get it. Full buy, 1 famous, a lot of nades, but no defuse kits for the whole squad, guys. What is going on? You think it's gonna be bump and you will have enough time to defuse it? Because I don't think so.
Slow one. Yeah, we do have chaos in the apartments, but it looks like he's just gonna try to catch maybe a player or 2 that might come his way, at least initially. Whereas the main force focused heavily towards that banana presence. In fact, the CT is surprised to note that they're still fighting onto that banana control. Not giving up that easily. Smoke usage definitely causing some pain, you could say, for Wild Lotus, wasting their precious time. Though now that you take a look at some of the smoke still remaining, there's just the 1 smoke on B, so that could be problematic. Question is whether Blue-White can actually chuck it in right in the nick of time. There we go. Now the smoke has been deployed. 40 seconds. That's really good. That's going to waste extra seconds, valuable seconds. As you can see, there's a lot of time remaining. Smooth spots out the player, but he's the one to drop dead. And now comes the push through the smoke. Bird from Sky, the first player in. Mikuz with a great frag with the FAMAS. Tries to look for more. Gets the second. Not the third, though. But he's already done his job. And now the bomb carrier, yeah, he's in a whole world of trouble. Bomb being dropped, and Wilby's there to mop up.
Okay. Going for the second, guys. Not so bad for the whole squad of Chimera. And a lot of guys with the guns. With Wild Lotus, guys, don't miss the chance to grab the skin. Participate in a giveaway, !Galaxy into the chat. You can copy my message, as always. So today is gonna be the last one giveaway, guys. After this one site, don't lose your chance to get something from Galaxy Box. Thank you for being with us. So, wanna take this being so fast, bird from the sky, dodge the whole molly, but blue-white just with one only, red star, holy spray, it's not enough, it's enough for the two of them to win for the start of round number 6. He made a nice chance to let him play without money in the next and find yourself in the lead just with the 4 only, but why not? You need to start with something. Boom.
Okay, that's a big one from Vilby. Again, just lonesome Smear remains. And I hardly see him winning this one, let alone against 4 players of Chimera. And they're well entrenched on the bomb side. Yep, looking for a chance, but he just won't get anything done. 3-3 is the scoreline. Not a lot of success from Wild Lotus these past couple rounds, and economically speaking, they are kind of screwed, right? So I don't see a world in which we get a full-on purchase. Yeah, some upgrade pistols, some smokes as well. I mean, what really worked out for Wild Lotus, it felt like, wasn't when they decided to go for default. It was basically from the get-go they decided, okay, we're just going to push A side, B side. Those were the most successful rounds for them. Sorry to note that Inferno is a bit of a different beast to Mirage. Can't really hope or aim for the same level of play, especially in the early rounds. Because, yeah, things like that could happen.
Everything can happen on the Galaxy, guys. Right now is the chance for the Chimera going with the 4, but the problem is the whole squad not going for the A side. With the bomb, they just walking around, waiting for somebody and the boost on the banana. Blue-white with the cold just solo here, find the one and only one kill. And the whole side's gonna be yours, like in the Scarface. The world is yours. That's the same for the B here. Blue-white, no. He's no position to pick him out. Going to the step back, he understands time is ticking, and he's going for the one more molly. I understand why. Okay, it's fine. So what are we waiting for? A side? Or is just a pretend about A?
Whoop.
Boom.
We are looking for those opportunities here with Chaos.
Boom.
In fact, you gotta really put on their magnifying glasses to look for something, because right now they got a big nothing. Oh man, Shine Jez, he might just be able to catch one of these players trying to save their guns, which would be massive if he could somehow find these frags. Oh man, this is, yeah, not looking good for Wild Lotus. Chimera has been on a bit of a roll these past couple rounds. It looks like the 2 players will be capable of saving the AK-47, so that's at least the one saving grace. But all in all, I mean, these past couple rounds have been pretty solid for Chimera. Some of these players just going for the straight-up aim duels, and once again, I mean, Mikwiz basically keeping up with that same level of performance what we saw earlier in that second map.
Oh god. Now the great news for the Lotus squad. Well, nice flash. Okay, 1 kill. Just a bit of the damage. And we need to step back. No time. And no space in the balcony. But instead of this, Mr. Blue-White killed from the B. He's pushing from the back. They are ready for him, but just 1 more smoke. So you cannot kill them as you want. It's already short for the chaos. You need to open successfully. Holy spray for the 1 only. It's fun. Sniper from the long, you know about him, and plant this ball for the Vines position.
Yeah,
Red
positioning
Star
is
double
good.
kill.
I mean, wow. Yeah, that as well. Red Star out of nowhere, popping off massive frags, and you know this round is over. Despite the fact that, yeah, Pixel, okay, he gets the 1, but we know there's nothing he can do. So for him just to back away and save would be by far the best decision. I'm surprised he's still lingering about here. I'm not sure if this is the right call. Wow, okay, he actually gets another frag. No time to go for the defuse. I'm not sure if this is the right call, man. I mean, fair enough, they still have plenty of money to work with Chimera, so losing the AWP, perhaps not that big of a deal. But yeah, all in all, got that round over and done with. It's interesting that, even though that round was won by Wild Lotus, we still have these difficult situations where if all T's die of the bomb explosion, especially if they don't have racked up a big amount of lose money bonus, that purchase it's all right, but it's nothing to write home about.
The question is, who's gonna be with the first one kill? Because we see no money. As for the defense, as for the T, so I think who will take this one? He's gonna be the first one with a draw on the first one side. Shine. Nice. And Pixel with the cover, guys, today. Fortune not so bad, to be honest, but only on the third map. On the first and on the second, it was not too much, but the Pixels here for the double kill from the long, my friend. And that's already 1 KD for him. It's more for the Shine, it's more than Blue White. And it's enough for the win. 5-4. Full eco for the Smuyas. And it smells like 6-4, to be honest. I don't know how they trying to win this, but no reason. Just absolutely disaster decision. If they think about 2K, why? What is going on? 5 decks. Okay, maybe they know something. Maybe just they know something. I don't know. For what?
Yeah, I was kind of hoping to see a faster round coming out from Wild Lotus, but they still have time, and I suppose they definitely have time to spare. Oh man, this is going to be difficult for Shine Just. That's a great pickup. He's definitely expecting a lot more players on the other end, and now he knows there's more coming in through short. Luckily, he's got the backup of Vilby, so a great combo, but not for long. It's already the pistol is reigning supreme. So far, so good for Wild Lotus until Blue White joins the fight. Pixel! Oh, there we go. Pixel coming out of nowhere as well. Oh, what?
Guys, the main character like on the server against the coach with up Smuya, you only for the 1 bullet, so use against Colt and Pixel win this clash against Smuya. 2 kills, 8 in general for the Pixel, 6 for the Chimera, but you know what? Really nice force for the 4 kills in the bomb plant. So right now they're gonna buy fully instead of if they make the full eco, and right now be with full buy anyway. They just try to do their best. And that was almost 1-1, guys. Okay, 2 rounds left only. I hope you not forget to write exclamation mark Galaxy into the chat to find your purple, even blue or red skin from the box of the Galaxy. Thank you guys. You have only 2 rounds to make this, the last one giveaway for today.
Yeah, admittedly, this is an interesting situation, a quandary at the very least. Attack pause being taken, Wild Lotus feeling pressure, but I love to see that, I felt like in the first map that Wild Lotus wasn't giving us their best. Now I feel like they're definitely, after that successful attempt on that second map, now they realize that, okay, this is where Chimera, they're not on their knees, but they saw that this team can be broken, right? Especially if they have, 2 strong defenders. That doesn't mean that the rest of the team is as strong. And I feel like Wild Lotus definitely has the confidence to maybe run away with these next few rounds. Like for them, that would be huge. Because we saw that the CT side is what exactly where they're capable of winning the majority of the rounds. And Pixel, great movement, able to run away from the initial danger. But oh boy, is Shine Just in a whole lot of trouble. And let alone Shine Just. Like, look, it's Pixel going down, Vilby as well. I mean, that's it. That's going to be a round win for Wild Lotus.
Oh yeah, great news for them. But bad news as you need to retake the hardest point in this game, A7 and Inferno, but for sure it's the safest Mikyus in the blue-white. They're just walking around deep in the B, deep in the almost T spawn. And yeah, nice reset of your money. Find a lot of guns. Find the Smoya in Mexico. I don't think so. It's going like for the draw. At least enough firepower is gonna be for the Chimera in the end of this side. And I hope something's gonna be from Galaxy Box, guys. Don't forget, last one round to make it.
Okay. Now that we got that round out of the equation, it's a good start for Wild Lotus. A chance to get themselves the 6th, especially if you take a look at what Chimera has cobbled up in this round. And I mean, in terms of purchasing power, it's really not that great. You got a Scout, the MP9, utility is all over the place. At least they have some kits to work with, though then again, Inferno is a map where I wouldn't say the diffuse kits are of great necessity. Okay, we got Veggie moving in super quick. He's already close by Library. Not really committing to the fight so much, but hey, I mean, Veggie's positioning is exactly what caused a full rotate, like a full rotate from Chimera. B-bomb site completely neglected, and this is what we have seen time and time again on Mirage as well, where it felt like Wild Lotus just sends out one player, maybe, I don't know, go for a simple A fake with 2 smokes from ramp, and that was enough to cause a rotation from Chimera. This is, again, one of those moments where they way over-rotate. Like, they still had time to work with. Surprised they didn't have a single player in CT spawn to actually realize what's happening, and now it's a very difficult one for Mikas at a 1v2. Knows there's one player, and Banana is able to find one. Knows the positioning of the last player. He should be able to pull this one off. I mean, he knows that player is low on HP and time is of the essence, and maybe it's enough.
No, it's enough. Yeah,
Should be
yeah.
close.
It's, for the
Oh, there we
100%,
go.
it's enough, my friend. Oh yeah, Mr. Mikyus, double digit, 2 KD, 15 kills. What's this replay? To be honest, that was tough clutch. I didn't know why Bird from the Sky just want to pick and not hide so deep, because Smuya can refrag from another side. But here's 7-5. As we know, as for the tier S tournaments, guys, score in the first 1/2 means nothing. Part of the second and the last one, because we on the decider, or we're just waiting for nothing. Chimera start to grind their rounds and eliminated Smuya with the boys. I don't believe with the close score, mate. They left everything on the Mirage. I think so, and I believe in this. And I can be wrong, guys, but right now, what is this? Galaxy Box? Okay. Kaboom! Nothing. And nothing to the end.
I mean, again, not too shabby of a skin. Could have been a lot worse, I feel like. And again, for anyone who's tuning into the broadcast, and if you want to participate in our lovely giveaway, be sure to type in !Galaxy in the chat for your chance to get a skin. Worst case scenario, if you don't like it, you can always just sell it away at the Steam Marketplace. But, oh, starting to see some action, and so far it's pretty interesting. We get 2 big frags by Wild Lotus, make it a third as well. There's already a CT in bottom second mid. I have no idea how he got there. And Mikyus and Vilby, yeah, I just don't see them winning this one. Not anymore, and not anytime soon.
Ba-ba-ba-bam, 6-7 without bomb. It's 7-7, guys. You know what it means. It means we going for something big on the second side. So the whole impact on the Mirage by the blue-white, but the Mikyus just going deep down. Because there's nothing on Infernos left. Let's see. Not the full eco. One eco for the blue-white, so he can surprise. Just with a 1, or maybe maximum for 2 kills, but we understand, guys. The draw is coming other way.
Oh man, we're gonna see some of those first gunfights here in short. I see that, but actually, whoa, what just happened?
I told you.
Look at Bottom Banana. Pixel has already picked up 2 massive frags. I mean, the coach is putting up some real big numbers this best of 3. And right now, a bomb plan is looking good as ever. But if you're Wild Lotus, I feel like you have to go for this. They probably realize that what they're up against are just pistols, right? So they should have the confidence to go in. But man, Smoothie's got to win it. Oh, he somehow gets them both.
Yeah, it's Mr. Smuya. He cannot lose it, my friend. Anybody else, but not the Smuya. But so about the Pixel triple kill, maybe Quadro. No. Thanks God, somebody saved this banana position to kill him. Without the fuel kits, just like 8 seconds more, and that can be no time, but really nice try for the Chimera, like with 1 deagle only. Show what this kills by the coach, guys. Ah, it's only burst. The spray up the Smuya. Looks like he wins this round almost solo. But Pixel, really nice try, guys. When the coach, not the main player, not the just like currently player, and we even talk about tier S, for the 3 kills, for the more than 1 KD, he's almost the main carry. Only make use with the more kills. It's beautiful. So right now, we start with something big. Real Counter-Strike is coming, guys. 5 calls for the 5 AKs with a lot of grenades. Here we go. The plan is simple. Throw a lot of grenades on the banana, and then going back for the A side, left something just for the 1 player. It looks like it's gonna be Red Star, yeah?
There we go. A player already in the apartments. Though, I don't really see this happening. Oh, wow. That is a lot of damage inflicted from Bird from Sky. And as I was saying, I don't see this, being a all-out push from Chimera on the B-bomb side, especially with the fact that they still have, plenty of time to work with. They can try other avenues of attack as well. Though it does feel like maybe the B-bomb site is where it's at, and ShineJes will just be on the lurk, try to catch some of these players off guard. 45 seconds. So the push will commence. Good smoke timing, but will it actually work out? Well, it sure does for Veggie, but only for 1. Nikas with a great response. Oh no, they're not thorough enough. That's a big mistake. That gives a chance for Smoothie to swoop in. And just like that, the round will come to an end. ShineJes has now put himself in a position to try and win the 1v3, but very little time remaining! Oh, but that was a massive opportunity. Could have been a game changer.
That's gonna be something just unusual. Imagine then the kill against Chaos on the banana. With the slow motion, please, Galaxy. Oh yeah, beautiful, like almost the flick with AK-47, because second kill was with the 2 bullets only straight for the enemy's face, but other way, we see 3 rounds in a row for the Smuya with the boys. That's already lead, that's already no money to buy here for the Chimera. So, and you see this message in the chat, he's with the Russian language, but I can translate you. Only Smuya can win from the deep, almost lost. I agree with you for the 100%, it's just a Smuya luck. But guys, it's not the end of the Inferno. Please, keep calm and believe in the Chimera. If you like so, keep on Chimera. Other way, just sharing Smuya into the chat with the squad.
Okay, nothing much going on here. Chimera not really going for the all-out push just about yet. Fair enough. I would love to see them be just a little bit more dynamic in their G sides, because what we've seen so far hasn't really been as dynamic as probably what Wild Lotus gave us. You know, usually they have the idea Chimera that they want to, execute for one area of the map, and looks like they just go about it. Maybe they send a player like Shine just to be on the lurk to watch out for any flanks. But apart from that, haven't really seen a lot of change ups. I guess this is one of the rounds where, yeah, they show off some presence towards Banana. Now they return towards the A side. Let's see if they can pop some heads. Chaos, that will be a difficult task for him, but at least he's able to get one. They
God.
get going down to the process. Now that's huge because that basically leaves the side empty-handed.
Oh no, Smooya just can flip the whole game right now, guys. Keep pushing in for the bomb, Kenny to kill him. Wanna find his face, but nice bird from the sky to support. But Smooya with this nade, imagine not to retake this A side for the 4-4. Instead of this, they find the fuse kit stack. 1 AK for the 7th for Smooya nade. Looks like he's the G. He's one of those who cannot lose this game. Nice bite of Chaos, but what next, guys? Show us Smooya highlight, please. Is it gonna be this night of Smooya? Oh yeah. What a sexy play. Smooya, you're the real one. 9-7, boys. Let's get it.
Yeah, Wild Lotus doing some good stuff here at CT side, but like I said, I was kind of expecting it that on the CT side they do seem to be looking a bit better. I guess it just comes down to the fact, on the CT side, all you got to do is just rely on your individuals hitting shots with some, bits and pieces of communication here and there, and teamwork would be good, as well as knowing how to approach something like Banana. But as we know, some of these players, they have played together in the past, so that's not big of a deal. In fact, a very heavy Banana setup coming out from Wild Lotus, deploying a bunch of utility, and I wonder if Philby and Shine just realized that from their teammates. That's why they're still lingering about the apartments, but they're just not given any opportunities here, Chimera. It's not like Wild Lotus is peeking middle through brackets or having a player in Boiler. So far, it has been pretty safe stuff. Smooya, the exception, holding the angle with the AWP, but once he realizes that someone might push him, he instantly backs away.
Just stay back. As you see, I like how Red Star is moving right now to support the boys. He feel about A side so strong, and this why bird from the sky, miss pick, and the pixel for the open. Chimera is just the one player. It's the only way you can save them, but for a few seconds, it's just a kill against him. Nick Hughes, great kill. That's it. 5-2. Full buy the next anyway, but Chimera did it dirty and at the same time so clean from the long. At least you need 2 kills for going with it so easy and made. When I said that's gonna be something fast play after the close call after the OT on the second map, looks like I was wrong, guys. Maybe the OT on this one, because nobody wants to be eliminated for sure, for the 100% I told you, but who will find the more chances, the more setups, the more opens and execute frags? We will see, but right now, boom, 9-8. Okay, and I like how the coach is playing right now. 13 kills, like the Velvy, not like the McHughes for sure, because he's the main carry, and he was on the second map the main one. But Pixel, you're the greatest one. You just need to know this.
All right. 9-8 is the score. Pretty, ooh, exciting stuff. All battle. Pixel versus Smooya. The S-Dog comes out on top. Good start for Wild Lotus. Definitely needing it after what happened at the previous one. And as you can see, with so much time remaining, I like the fact, that Chimera is changing things up a little bit, being a little bit more proactive here in Inferno, though. There haven't been many rounds, if I'm being honest, where they attempt to take brackets control, which that's something I definitely would like to see, because if we now take a look at the minimap, now we can see someone like Chaos, someone like Smooya. They have the confidence to, just take a look what's happening in the apartments, what's happening in middle. And that, of course, means that someone like Veggie can rotate from A, join the defense on B side, and by the looks of it, might have made the right choice because there is an incoming Shinjas. Great pickup by one. Red Star with the M4 is only good for more. Oh, what's this? Veggie's still hiding right behind that smoker for how long? He's gonna have to make that peek. Oh, he's gonna move in, catch one player. Oh, the second guy drops dead. Now it is just Lonesome Bilby up close and goes down.
Yeah, not with a no scope, my friend. Not with a no scope, but great play. Looks like the Veggie saved the whole privilege, whole advantage on the second side for the squad. But that was nice open. But what about this rest of position? Wood for the one only almost second kill, but then Veggie's boom against Bomb Cave. Boom against Dark Side. Such a bad play. I mean, bad pick for the Shine G's. You can do better than this, my friend, but maybe it's gonna be no time. Just one round for the T side for Chimera. Mate, they won the 9th round and they decided to start it for the defense and end it for the T. Maybe that's the bad call. Maybe you need to start it for the T instead of C side. Because right now I see nothing for you. A lot of damage, Red Star 3 point with 1-8 only. Kobe's in the building right now. Oh guys, they done. They just done after this. They can be dealt with this already.
Yeah, that is amazing. That is just simply amazing what they've managed to achieve. And right now, just look at the confidence just oozing from Wild Lotus. Like Red Star, I don't think he's come to this position ever since Pixel gave him a haircut 4 or so rounds prior. There we go, double peak, looking solid as ever. Bomb is dropped. And this round is just gonna go one way, isn't it?
Shine G's. It's time to jazz and shine. But not against Smooya from the big sense. Okay. A lot of money we see for the boys here. But that's enough to buy fully because Shine G's. What do you want to show us? Oh, it's the zoom in for the banana. What is that? Entertainment by the Galaxy, guys. Only on Galaxy Battlecast TV. You're welcome. Yeah. The last one hope. The last one buy of Chimera. 5 AKs. A lot of the nades. Maybe make it fast on the A side how it was in the start of this map. Yeah, but I don't know why, my friend. Only one step ahead for the match point for the next stage and not to be eliminated with the Smooya. I think it's tough going with the 3 in a row. It's just so tough.
Yeah, it's definitely a tough task, to say the least. And from what we can see, we might just be able to, oh, there we go, get some of that control from Vilby. A good pickup, but man, I'd love to see some more brackets control coming out from the T's. And also a bit of a change up in terms of positioning from Wild Lotus. We can see that Chaos and Veggie taking the off angles. That's a great throw from Veggie. And wow, Chaos just gonna go in for more, but Red Star with the spray.
Let's go.
No Chimeras allowed. And Blue-White, last man standing, will face the wrath of Red Star. That will be that. 12-8. Wild Lotus. I can't believe I'm saying this, but now they're one round away from winning this one. Remember, on Mirage, they were just one round away from losing it all, and now they're in position to fight. And in fact, this is probably the first time we get to see Chimera take a pause in this best of 3. Like, that's insane.
Oh yeah, dramatic music on the pause, guys. Chimera, it's time to talk, but it's time to buy. But what? 1 AK for the Mikyus, 1 gonna be for the Wilby. Pixel as the coach, second Ama, maybe it's gonna be Mach 10 with a lot of the nades for the coach, not the main player. No, it's 5 rifles gonna be for sure all in, guys. Right here, right now. Now or never. everything or nothing for Chimera in 4 rounds in a row, just to being with a chance to end this best of 3 for the win because of OT. But my friend, 1-4 when the Smooya's going with a 20, when the rest are with a 21, I think you're going to the end. But let's see. Smooya, risky pick.
Oh,
But the first one kill.
that's a super risky pick as well. The fact that he has also backup, like, that's insane. I mean, if you have 2 players in the apartments, double peeking, like, what is this? It's an all-out play from Wild Lotus, fair enough. They end up losing 1 player, which, for the CT side of Inferno, that is a pretty big loss. But, oh man, the rotation, at least it's happening here towards the B side of things, but Bird from Sky definitely needs that backup ASAP. There's a lot more players entering the side. He's going to move in through the flash. Great pickup on 1. There's a lot more players to find, and Chimera, no bomb plant in sight.
Okay, but we're taking 4 against 3 of them with Wild Beast Red. So, Chaos, nice net, and he's the bomb carry, my friend. Chaos wanna pick, he's gonna kill, and Waggy with the last one. So, congrats the boys with the next stage on the Galaxy Star 2025, guys. Only 1 round for Chimera on Inferno, for sure that's not enough. Not just for the win, not just for the next stage. It's enough only for just like for the 1 more round. And who's gonna get MVP? Guess who will get the most viable player, Sardani? I think it's the Smooya, cause with a lot of kills at the same time he's IGL. He called for the every round by the boys.
Yeah, I mean, it's quite hard to say who is the true MVP because they felt like, you know, on Wild Lotus as well, obviously Red Star having some great performances, but man, oh man, were there some other great individuals like Mukes on the side of Chimera still putting up some really solid numbers. But man, this is a tale of how it kind of sucks for Chimera considering how well they played on that first map, you know, just absolutely destroying Wild Lotus. It felt like Wild Lotus, and probably not only it felt like, I mean, the eye test, it showed us that they were just now playing up the snuff. You know, individually, players weren't hitting their shots. As a team, they were doing who knows what, to be honest. Like, that was not good Counter-Strike to see. On the second map, it got a little bit better. They were just basically, you know, having some sort of, you know, a go-to strategy from spawn. They execute, they get the frags, they win. And there wasn't any complexity to that. Third map as well, like no complexity there from the side of Wild Lotus. But eventually they got the rounds they needed on T side, and most importantly, their players hit their shots on the CT side, and that was basically an impenetrable defense, and Chimera just did not have the firepower to go up against what Wild Lotus was throwing at him.
Yeah, guys, but in the short terms, thank you so much, Chimera, for being in this tournament. Galaxy Star 2025, season number 6. If you're going to check us on our Wikipedia, Sardani, Medi CS, Galaxy, see ya tomorrow, boys, and play CS for sure.